What's up? This is Luke Eccles, Fantasy Bro Sports, here to go through a little British Open content and gonna give you some baseball picks for the night. So, first thing I want to start off with is the Open Championship, the British Open. I think they do that for allure and for tradition, but either way, the British Open Championship. That would work. Yeah, great leaderboard. Great tournament so far. Definitely excited to see what the weekend brings. As far as DraftKings goes, we'll just say we're very thankful that there's a weekend DraftKings contest because DJ missing the cut hurt my lineups pretty bad. But hope you all are out there and doing well. Hope you got 6 of 6 through. I tell you, I'm very proud of the accomplishment of the model again this week. I mean, my picks that I had in my lineup specifically didn't turn out that well, but overall, we had 22 picks. 18 of those 22 picks made the cut and are going to move on and score points for you for your DraftKings lineup this weekend. So, the players that made the cut: Zach Johnson, Tony Finau, Brandon Stone, Patrick Cantley, Eddie Pepperell, Brooks Koepka, Matthew Southgate, Alex Norn, Ryan Moore, Stuart Sink, Louis Oosthuizen, Francesco Molinari, Hao Tong Lee, Big Sleeper, Mark Leishman, Patrick Reed was cut sweats all over the place today. He was one of the last groups going through, and he had a putt to miss or make it. Terrell Hatton, same thing, +3. Justin Rose, Hendrick Stenson, all four of those guys right there at the end were cut sweats today, but they all made it at +3. So the four that didn't: Brandon Grace, Alexander Bajork, Ian Poultier had a couple holes, blew him up today on Friday, and then of course Dustin Johnson. So a couple of the biggest surprises of the day. Definitely have to say Kevin Kisner. I mean, his recent form hasn't been that great, but he's come to play. He kind of had a snafu on 18 today that dropped him a couple strokes, even with Zach Johnson there. But overall for Kiz, I mean, great 2 days, and hopefully continue it into the weekend. Biggest disappointment by far is Dustin Johnson for me. I mean, #1 player in the world, favorite for the tournament. Really thought he was primed to have a good week, but fell short. Hole 18 got him both days. I think he was +3 on it on Thursday, and then +2 today, so +5 overall on hole 18. That did him in right there. So Dustin Johnson missing the cut, but I'm sure he's probably over it by now at this point. So you know what? I'm over it as well. The other thing DraftKings related I want to talk a little bit about is weekend contests. DraftKings has the showdown contest that you can just play per round. I've played just round 1, won a little bit of money, played round 2. I was finished just out of the money today. Round 3 lineup, I've put it together and I'm like stoked, but really think that it's so obvious that there'll probably be a lot of people that have the same lineup, but I'm going with it. I put together a DraftKings round 3 lineup with Tony Finau, he currently in second place. Tommy Fleetwood in second place. Zach Johnson in first place. Kevin Kisner in tied for first. Kuchar's right up there in third place, and Hendrik Stenson, you know, he's the sleeper in the mix, I guess. He's got great British Open history. He's at +3 right now, so go get him, guys, and hopefully win a little bit of cash tomorrow as well to help the bankroll. So, you know, it's almost weekend. Want to go have a little fun and relax. Gonna watch some baseball tonight, so figured give a few picks, baseball wise. Gonna take the over in the Boston and Detroit game. Over was 9. Gonna also take Texas Rangers there at home versus Cleveland. That's +1.5. Also gonna take the over in the Colorado at Arizona game. It's over under is 7.5. Arizona's field takes a lot to get a home run out of there, but the gaps are huge. So gonna plan on some doubles and triples and hopefully a bunch of runs out of those two big hitting teams. Also, don't really recommend these two. Just gonna kind of do it for fun, but also taking the Yankees over the Mets and also taking Oakland Athletics over the Giants. So thanks for listening, Fantasy Bro Sports. I mean, if you're liking the videos, please subscribe on YouTube. I always post these videos to Twitter as well. So if you like the videos, please retweet and like the tweets. If I also got the Facebook page going, so follow me on Twitter at bro_fantasy, and also follow me on Facebook at Fantasy Bro Sports. Have a great weekend, y'all. Later.